When I finally saw the heart specialist, I was hoping for answers, not just a diagnosis, not just a test result. Because by that point, my heart had been racing for days. The fear was exhausting. The uncertainty was exhausting. And every time it happened, my mind would immediately go to the worst possible conclusion. The specialist ran the tests. He checked everything carefully. And then he told me something that should have made me feel better. Your heart is fine. I remember feeling relief. But I also remember feeling confused. Because if my heart was fine, why did it keep happening? Why did it still feel so frightening? Why did my chest tighten every time the palpitations started? Why did my mind keep convincing me that something terrible was about to happen? Looking back, I realized the doctor gave me medical reassurance, and that mattered. I needed to know there wasn't a serious problem with my heart. I needed that information. But information alone wasn't enough. Because while the tests answered the medical question, they didn't answer the emotional one. The emotional question was, then why am I still scared? Nobody explained that part to me. Nobody told me that anxiety can feel physical. Nobody told me that fear can create real sensations in the body. Nobody told me that a racing heart doesn't automatically mean danger. What I needed wasn't just reassurance about my heart. I needed reassurance about myself. I needed someone to say, what you're feeling is real. You're not imagining it. You're not weak. And you're not alone. That would have changed everything. Because the hardest part wasn't the heartbeat itself. The hardest part was believing I was facing it by myself. Over time, I learned what the doctor couldn't teach me in a single appointment. I learned that recovery isn't just about understanding your symptoms. It's about understanding your fear. It's about learning that you can experience discomfort without immediately assuming disaster. It's about teaching your nervous system that not every alarm is an emergency. And little by little, that understanding changed my relationship with my body. The palpitations didn't disappear overnight. The fear didn't disappear overnight either. But each time I reminded myself that I was safe, the fear lost a little bit of its power. And eventually, I stopped fearing every heartbeat. Not because I became fearless, but because I finally understood what was happening. If you're listening to this and you've been told that your tests are normal, but you're still scared, I want you to know something. The fear you're feeling is real. The frustration you're feeling is real. The confusion you're feeling is real. But that doesn't mean you're broken. Sometimes what we need isn't more testing. Sometimes what we need is understanding. And understanding is often where healing begins. Small steps. Stronger you.